everyone, welcome to another video. Today we are checking out the subreddit r/Facepalm. Let's get into it. It's true that the 1/3 pounder burger failed in America because they thought quarter pounders were bigger. Yeah, cause they are. 1/3 is more than 1/4. 0.33 is more than 0.25. What are those signs? Tell me you failed basic math without telling me you failed basic math. Coming from someone who sucks at math, does know this basics math of more than and less than, but clearly anime girl here does not. So this person is buying just like one peanut. Where did they even get the peanut? That lady is not having it. She looks pissed. I don't know. If I ever saw that lady on the street, I would be afraid of her. Just that face looks like that she would come to your bedroom at night and kill you. Yeah. Whoever this person is, you better sleep with one eye open because she's coming for you. Yeah. I don't know if she was doing this just for the video or just to be an ass to the lady, but treat your fellow cashiers with respect. They're working for minimum wage, and especially in times like these. As someone who was a cashier, yeah, cashiers definitely get treated like shit. I worked as a cashier for Myers for, not for long, for maybe like 5-6 months. It is probably the worst job I had. For starters, one of the Myers I worked at, because I worked at two. The first one was great. The second one was very shitty for other reasons. But one of the reasons that what made it very hard was just people being rude to me. They were just so entitled, and yet they got mad when I didn't show them that same respect, when they just didn't want to respect me. And, it's one of those things that you just can't say anything, especially when the managers usually try to side with the obvious Karens and Kens, or male Karens, whatever you want to call them. So, though the video is funny, this person probably has dealt with so many people like this. So it's like, don't do this. Don't do this. The mask is not the cure. I like this girl here is just flipping this person off. It is sad when a child or a teenager is being more smarter. Is being more smart than an adult or their own parents. I wouldn't be surprised if that was that girl's mom or aunt. Chick-fil-A closing early / can't find workers, #lazy America. Yeah, well, going back to what I said by me working at Myers, the reason why I quit was not because of the Karens. They were just another burden added to the fire. It was because they took advantage of all the part-time cashiers. Because a lot of the part-time cashiers were either people at, high school or just graduated from high school or college students. So we worked part-time so we could have time to study as well as just have some money on the side. And they took advantage of us, making us stay longer than we were scheduled and keeping us there even past our scheduled time. They weren't really polite to us. They just were really rude. Not to mention that it was maybe like a little bit, like maybe 50-60 cents higher than minimum wage, and like after a couple months of that shit, I was just done. And it's the same way for other fast food restaurants. Now, a couple years ago, people weren't aware, but now, people are just done. People don't want to be taken advantage of anymore. So the reason why places are closing down is not because people are lazy, it's because people are finally waking up and looking for other places to get higher paying jobs that won't take advantage of them. And that is just, it's not people being lazy, it's people being fed up. So pay people more, but also treat them as a person, and then more people will be willing to work for you. You would think that would be obvious, but to a lot of these corporations, it's not. Okay, so this is some audio footage. I haven't seen like the full thing, but I did see like the video being reposted a lot. This particular video has been pretty popular on a lot of subreddits. So I'm just gonna react to it. Holy now, there's no audio. Okay, so this looks like it's a practice gun shooting range. Yeah, of course. Take your photo. I hope the safety's on that. Oh, God, no. Oh, the title makes more sense. The mental capacity of a 3-year-old. Good thing an adult was there. Yeah, yeah, that would definitely get you kicked out. What was he thinking? Like, I get, like, posting a photo with it, away from your, not pointing from your face, but the point at your friend, yeah, like, good thing the cop was there, like, his hand was on the trigger too, so if he pulled that trigger, things would have been a lot worse. Like, shout out to the security man for being there. Yeah. Ugh. Ugh. And this is why people want gun control laws. No, women cannot get pregnant with legs closed. If your legs are closed, then your thing area isn't going to get enough oxygen to minimally function. Besides, you will also need light, which you aren't going to get with your legs closed. That's just basic science. Are you talking about a female or a sunflower? Or are women's private areas sunflowers now? If women could get pregnant with their legs open for no, I'm not gonna picture that. No. I just like how they say that's just basic science. If someone says that's just basic science, that just means if somebody else believes what I made up, it must be true. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, that is making me cringe just looking at that. Like if he falls, he is literally dead. He is literally going to hang himself. Would that count as suicide when you accidentally hang yourself for being stupid? I'm assuming that the guy was fine because this picture got posted, but I wouldn't be surprised either way. You realize that that is literally on the same level as a homophobe, still just a scummy. Yeah, but I don't care. What if someone told that to the LGBT people? It would be an outrage. Okay, but people already say that to the LGBTQIA. I literally get told to kill yourself all the time. That doesn't make it okay to say to straight people. Literally don't care. If a straight cis people tell me that I should die just because I'm the same gender as me, then I'm going to say they should die for liking the opposite gender as them. Fighting with fire won't fix anything. Telling anyone to kill themselves is not okay on every level. That's true. I absolutely agree. Whether you're straight or cis or gay, bi, queer, whatever, you should never tell someone to off themselves. And that's the same thing, vice versa. We should all be nice and kind to each other, even if we think what the other person thinks and say is stupid or wrong or crazy. We should still be polite and be the bigger person and not tell them to off themselves. Even if the person had it coming, even if the person did something to deserve that backlash, you should never tell someone that. And I think it's very upsetting that people have this mindset that just because you're LGBTQ or black, you just have this, exemption to hurt other people or to be rude to other people, but white people can't be rude to you or straight people can't be rude to you. It's a very I hate the double standard. Just everyone be nice to each other. You would think that would be, once again, something simple. Do not throw me away. This card is part of your test. Unless they threw this out after they took the test, I think they failed the test. Yeah. I mean, for starters, they littered. They didn't even bother to throw in a trash can. So now that's just a bonus. That's just a double face palm. Nintendo Switch Joy-Cons with different colors are placed in an oven for 5 minutes. A chemical reaction will trigger that the switches the colors of the Joy-Cons. Use this to mix and match at your leisure. Obviously, that's not true. If you do that, then you're going to melt your controllers. I can't tell if this is for real. Clearly, one person does not know. Only one way to find out. I hope they're joking. They can't be this stupid. And, yep, yeah, there they go. Okay, so for those of you who doesn't know, this is the product that people have been buying to treat COVID-19. And because so many people have been buying it and have been taking it and being sent to the hospital and having severe internal, in some cases permanent damages, in some cases being literally put in a coma, they have to have a label now on the site. This is like an ordering site. I'm not sure what site it is, but this is someone trying to buy it online, and now they literally have to have a warning because so many people have been trying it. It is one thing to be like just stupid, is a whole nother thing just to be a complete dumbass. When up to the point in which a company has to rechange and add a warning to something that should be clearly obvious because that many people are that fucking dumb. Fat phobia is so ingrained into society, we even think thinness is more desirable even in technology. Oh my gosh. Imagine being so privileged in your life that you're so upset by the thinness of computers and laptops. Yeah, no, it's just, it's obvious. It's so upsetting when you're stuck in a situation when you are very overweight or obese, and you just have to think that everything is fat phobic to feel better about yourself. But, in some cases they are right. People do like when items are smaller, when things are thin, because it's easier to carry around, it's not that heavy, and it's easier to store in places or to take it with you. Like, the best example in this, even from here, a computer or a laptop, it's much easier to carry a small, tiny, thin laptop than a bigger, wide, computer, like, a bigger or a really big laptop. It's just much more easier to carry around, and that's why people prefer things that are smaller. But that doesn't mean they just blindly hate all fat people. Well, I'm just gonna let this clip play. It has no audio, but basically, it is I believe, I think it is a school. I wouldn't be surprised if it's Texas, but they don't have a mask policy at their school, I believe. Yeah, okay. So I'm just gonna let the video play, but basically this is someone's Outlook, my emails of confirmed positive cases at their school. Yeah. Oh gosh. Yeah, that is even more than I remembered. Oh my gosh. All positive cases. Oh, you gotta add a new one. Don't forget that one. Yep. Oh, and just keeps going. Yep. Happens when you don't follow protocol. Would you rather get paid $1 million right now or $50 every month for the rest of your life? I will take option B. That's what passive income is. Find a way to make passive income. It will change your life. Yeah, I'm not gonna do the math, but it would take much longer than you can stay alive for to get $1 million if you were to give $50 of your life, depending how old you are. I don't think anyone can go through a lifetime. And I get what the person is saying. Yeah, that sometimes saving up and investing could gain you more in the long run. This is just a bad way of saying that, because I would just take the million. Not because I'm lazy or anything, but it would definitely help me and it would really change my life. So, yeah, sorry. Well, I hope you liked today's video, and if you did, leave a like and subscribe. I post videos as often as I can, and as always, till next time, bye-bye!